It's just wet today, it's not cold. That's good, Joe. Well, here we are, Friday the 6th of March 1992. I'm just going to have a quick scout around. Let me take you around. First of all, we'll start with the most important. It's the whole exhibition. My mobile blackboard. Also 50 quid. On with the main exhibition now. Well, welcome to the third and probably final exhibition at the Knoll. And that's all I'm going to say at the very moment. I oiled this front door. It took me a jolly long time and nobody looked at it during the exhibition. I think it's absolutely appalling. We're going to turn it into a table afterwards.
Let's open this door with a sound effect.
This is the toilet seat. I believe it's Kevin's, and he's probably going to reclaim it when we have to move from here. That was my contribution. The rest of it was a splendid effort by Kevin and Sarah. But there was someone else, I think. Still, I was away on holiday, so I didn't know anything about it until I got back. I didn't go to the toilet for 2 days. Well, you don't when you've been away, do you? Living art. Let's try this fake button. What do? You just press it and then it... Then what? Stop it.
You're not really making life easy for yourself, you know.
Well, I never do. What should I be doing then?
Hold it with that hand underneath, just for a moment. Mm-hmm. Alright, take this hand, put it up here, through the handle. Now you can work the focus in and out and press it on and off. And you can still use this hand.
Click your nose. Yeah! How can you switch it on and off up here? Just over here.
With your thumb.
Oh, this isn't on and off? Oh, I see.
That's the record switch there.
And how do you turn it off?
Turn what off? Take your thumb off. It's a double click. You press it, it goes off. You press it, it comes on. And then you've got that other hand free to play about with all the other controls.
Oh.
Yeah. John would like a title.
No,
As soon as pos.
John, tell it. Title? What for?
For our show.
What show?
Would
Who?
be I want to make an aquarium.
You want to make an aquarium?
Projected aquarium with sort of projected aquarium type music and things.
Oh, yeah. Well, they did a video, didn't they? So there's a video you can get of an aquarium. So you just see fish floating past them.
Yeah, I'd like to make it a bit more.
Yeah, a bit more.
We could put this rubbish bag as an exhibition piece, really. Just
I
as it stands.
Yeah.
I want to shock and disturb the
Yes.
burgers of Winchester.
I would like to shock and disturb as well.
You'll have trouble because they won't be going.
Got the info.
But they will. We can do a self-promotion piece.
It's what the folk club try to do with these gigs, and they've only got 15
they're
people there.
bloody good at it, aren't they? You know.
Well,
it's
look,
just-
I mean, they're bloody
You know,
turning
people.
big,
Yeah,
aren't
you need to promote yourselves better than that. It's people try.
I don't know if we should use the word Knoll though. I mean, do we want a very high profile for the house? Or
Well,
maybe we do, I don't know.
Well, you don't tell them where it is.
Yeah, no, I think that's fair enough.
Have you
Use
looked
the
in
word.
here? Have you looked in here? There's a deep fried moth
No, where?
in here.
I wish I'd known that when I was making my moth piece. Of course I can put in my moth piece.
Just there.
Oh, yeah.
And in here.
Well, it's mine, that is.
Oh, it's clean.
Of course it is.
I've just suddenly thought about the exploding that, and you know, I said like a cable coming out, and one of those people can push it up and down. All you need is this hat to go up and down.
There's quite some nice mould in there. Not, but you probably can't
No, I
see.
can't see
Well,
that.
maybe we have a whole
nasties.
series. I think we'd have to put that outside though. Obviously December's probably not the best time of the year.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
if one
that's quite
exploded,
like
I mean I can see.
Why don't you just do it sneaking around people's gardens, which are full of gnomes, and just... I think it's brilliant.
It's just, it's a bit stupid, but it's good thinking about it.
Go into that.
That's good.
Oh well. Once we've got rid of the flash, I'll
Could we
clean
have
it.
the,
Do you want me to go and get some stuff from the village then? Some cleaning fluids or something
Well, they're going to tin tacks, they've got
Yeah,
fuck all there. Get some plastic tubs.
We've got enough fluids around this house.
Yes.
There's a pair of scales. Could somebody... and there's a jar of flour there.
Actually, that-
Yeah, if you like.
With that dryer as well, I took the oil out of that. Well, I suppose the oil's all right, isn't it?
Anything else up here? Flour? Which end?
lid side up.
Does that block off the recipe books too much?
Rather small for the aesthetic qualities.
Right, aesthetic qualities we need to... which corner would you like it?
Can we prop these perhaps?
Oh, you want them standing up? Oh, very nice, very nice.
I've got a knife, that sort of thing, you know.
There, put the basket to the left. Anything else to prop behind it? That toaster doesn't work anymore.
No, but it
And
could
we
be
can put
fixed.
These flasks back up when they're washed and sterilised. Like in.
Tea towels. Are you
Why are those prunes then?
to clean the dust bowl?
Are they? Right.
Well, I'll have to go over there just to find out what they're called. I know that the one up this end that was ham green too, which is Kevin's going for the commercial market. A few landscapes, and in fact he did sell one of them. No, he didn't. Just shows you how bad a businessman he is. Flaming June and the Berwins. This refers back to the holiday, a very lovely holiday we had a couple of years ago. This one's Flaming June. It looks a bit like grotty October to me, but here we are. Look at the sky up there. Oh dear. It's a bit black over Bill's mothers, as my father used to say.
Look, I'm in your room, it's quite exciting and poignant, in as much as it's on the wrong side of the house, hence nobody uses it. This is where nothing happens. Lettuce, chicken, coleslaw, old sausages, cottage cheese, and last but not least, somebody's leftover gravy.
carrots, chicken, orange juice, carrots, cabbage, cauliflower, taramasalata, pate, taka dal. Yes, just the sort of thing the middle classes have in their fridges. Note the fridge freezer in the top. I'm suitably cold. Frozen greens. The best thing, spaghetti bolognese in a bag for you. Hidden away in the top recesses. Fridge, freezer.
What's up, lad?
You want me to sit with you, dear darling? Yes, I'll sit
Well,
with you. I was wondering if we could get a chair from our room.
yes, well, I mean, it would be better than it. Yeah.
We're going to have to serve. Can we eat the front? Only at the
This one in your room, Sarah?
Yes, there's a few bits that we don't know about, so we're relying on you to tell us. I know what they are.
Max knows everything about fruit, I've been told.
No. What's that? That is a tamarind.
Go closer and get the table.
Picture the scene. There's this couple from London who are about to buy one of Kevin's paintings. He's standing there being all chatty to them. Ollie comes along, bends down to pat Ollie because he's feeling a bit unwell. Everyone's very surprised because he doesn't like dogs. Next thing you know, he's wandering off without saying a word. He's picked up the money and he doesn't even say thanks very much to them. But they still bought it. That's loyalty for you. That's the second one they bought. And the last one was about a man falling off a piano stool. What this one's about, I don't know. This is actually my favourite of Kevin's paintings this year. So far, anyway. I haven't seen the ones upstairs yet. Pistol Rhyada, which is a waterfall in Wales that we went to. And my favourite bit of all time is this mountain range up here, because it was just like it on the day. It was dark, oppressive, and, well, gloomy, just up Kevin's street. Whereas the one next to it, which has actually been sold, is a very optimistic landscape, I'd say. Very optimistic. As you can see, it's full of sunshine and cornfields, and not a crop circle inside, unfortunately, but nevertheless, somebody's bought it. And he's obviously on one of his more... He probably painted this during the day, I would imagine. I think his optimistic period will soon disappear, and we'll be back to some of the more gloomy ones, which are much more my hammer. 15. 15 is another one of mine, another one of the ones I like. Berwyn Mountains, another Wales shot. Again, dark, gloomy, oppressive, retrogressive, and progressive. Yes.
Picking up my nails.
I'm in Roger, which actually amazing.
Here we are in the lobby. A very exciting lobby this year because it's full up with my things. Noticeably, my very famous now nest of tables that people seem to find quite exciting. I don't know why, but they do. Fireplace, painted by Pam, polished by me, and after all that, not entered in the exhibition because it's just so boring. I've never seen a more boring fireplace. Why I had to polish that one and not another one, I don't know. Still there we are. Cut and Mary Rose is still here, in all its glory. Nobody takes it seriously. A bit like with me and my tapes. You know, I sold 3 tapes, all to Pam's family, and I can't think, people just don't believe me. It's obviously my problem. Here's the first of Sarah's. Number 11 is the figure, pathetic fallacy, which obviously means that there's a penis in there somewhere, but I'm not going to point it out. You'll have to find that one for yourself. It's actually got a few trees in it, and a plastic egg just about here on top of the tree. This was me at 3 o'clock in the morning last week trying to hang those bloody things. This particular one actually of Kevin's is now sold, and I think, did Lynn Huntley buy it? It's called Lucid, and it's in a mixed media, and 120 smackaroonies, and this is the wall which, if I take this down, this is the wall which has presented many problems in the past, hence the chemical metal holding it up. Look at the shoddy, look at that, absolutely appalling. Now on spindle shanks is It's not called Exhibition Continues, it's one of Kevin's. I'll just read a bit from Kevin's thing. He goes on about gothics and punks and hair sticking up, and of course plant pots, which he's got an obsession about, which is a bit worrying, frankly. He says that he has its source, his painting, in ambiguities of the night, which does explain his gloominess. Half-discerned objects, shadows cast by artificial light, fragmented planes, random fleeting patterns. And somebody's just turned up to see the exhibition. Maybe we can involve them in it. We'll ask their opinion, I think, at some point. But I think we ought to move up the stairs. Otherwise we'll have to talk to them.
This is my greatest work ever. People were very impressed with this, despite no one buying it. But it's a wash and brush upset, actually. Hanging from here, you have clothes brushes and this sort of thing, and you sort of brush yourself down as you're going up the stairs. You never know when you might need to. Hand painted lovingly and tenderly, as you can see here, from an idea by Sarah. The idea being that you put lots of wire around and make the picture of the house look as though it's raised in our consciousness, and of course it is. And then I wrote this bit on about present from the Knoll, a bit like going on holiday and you bring something back nobody wants. I just suddenly looked at this round and I suddenly realised that what this is, this bit here. You see, it's a reference to Andy Coombs, who used to live here and now doesn't. And as you can see here, there's a sperm swimming around there. Swimming around looking for a little home, and it's probably found one somewhere, and it's called Off the Cuff, and what it means is that sleeping around willy-nilly is not a good idea. You know, you can catch all sorts of strange diseases and problems besides. So Off the Cuff, and somebody bought it, and I don't know who. It wasn't Andy Coombs. You remember earlier on I was telling you about the chap in the Jaguar? Well, he was up the top of the stairs looking at this and said, oh, I used to do that at school, and probably walked off and into probably a very boring and tedious life in Eastleigh, and good luck to him, that's what I say. This one, Ciphers, is all about actually cars. Ciphers, as in siphoning petrol, and stealing it really, and putting it in your van, and claiming a lot of money off the DHSS for doing so.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Very nice.
Sounds like you're planning to be fairly invisible. Sounds like you're planning to be fairly invisible. Really? Well, in that you're going to hardly be there. You're just going to be there 4 months a week and possibly work and move in the studio. You come down and eat for dinner.
Look at these stairs. Sarah painted these. Took her most nights, well, one night, saves having a carpet. There's somebody coming up the stairs.
I'll have a look around later.
That's the sort of people we get here. Ordinary.
Bit more relaxed.
Did you see his shorts?
Well, the first upstairs of Pam's works. As you can see, her creativity has moved on from the first year, when you had a lot more figurative and, well, things like men opening bottles of wine with naked. There's still a lot of nakedness going along, and she's obviously keeping along this theme. Here's somebody naked, and it's called Undine, which is a word I don't actually believe exists, but what does undine mean, John?
Sorry?
Undine.
Undine.
Undine. That's what it says there.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
Well, anyway.
The Undine are
Yes, it's...
female water spirits.
Yeah, waters.
Female water spirits. Oh, of course, more references to the Olympics. And The synchronised swimming, that's what it's all about. Legs in the air, you know, colour everywhere. Lovely.
They called it Pilchards and Aspic until they painted over it. They laughed.
Like painting a man in green. I think it's actually supposed to be Man in Greens, which was a newsagent's in Winchester, and he hasn't got any clothes on either. That's probably why they closed it down.
Water spirit. More underwater gymnasts. I can see a face up here. Again, myths and legends, I think, and that sort of feel. Notice the frames that from last year's exhibition that John made. It's called Reclining Nude. There's a lot of naked goings on with painters, and I've sometimes wondered why. I think it's because their models insist on taking their clothes off. Landscape of the figure. Now, the is emphasised. It isn't, but I'm emphasising it because I don't know what else to make of it. The figure. This is, of course, the cauldron of hot, burning apathy which exists around the whole of the landscape, which Pam was obviously thinking of as she looked at it. Here's the hot flames of desire that she feels, and up here is a few of the dotted sort of things that happen between her eyes, because sometimes she has to wear glasses. What am I talking about? She never has to wear glasses. Now then, if you remember earlier on, there was a painting of Kevin's called The Berwins, which was about a Welsh holiday which we took, and we also, because we like to take artists on holiday, we took Pam and John one year, and this is called Welsh Landscape, and it refers to a bit just outside of Lake Vyrnwy, and there's the hills basically, and there's a little valley with a river running down it, which I think she ought to put that on a postcard and sell in Betsy Coed, because she done cleaned up.
It's great. Says it already. The back as well, actually. It's got this. Look at the back. No, I think that's pretty neat. Bird's eye maple. It's a lovely wood. I'm coming into that one on the bus coming. Oh, here's one of the artists. Miss Pam Franklin. I'm just saying how I thought this was yew tree, but it's actually cornfield tonight. But I like it, I think it's my favourite actually. I'm going through the visitor's book. Oh, good to know. Let's have a record of it. Right, let's go to the room with Mary Rose in it, eh? Oh, and of course it's got all Kevin's in.
There's a lot of God in Kevin's work. This one, similarly, it's in mixed media, and he's used a bit of my gold leaf in it actually, which you never paid me for, but no, we do share things here, and we're quite happy about it, including the cost of the wine, which came to rather a lot this year, I must say. Tyke, it could also be something, actually I don't believe this word exists. Tyke could also be like oik. Someone from Eastleigh. Really, these sort of people shouldn't be allowed in our exhibition. If it hadn't been in the extra, we wouldn't have had these oiks and tykes here.
We're off, Kev. We're off again. We've got it all here.
I think the creative juices are really flowing in here tonight.
Oh, good. Excellent. That's what we want to see.
What is this?
It's quite self-explanatory, really. Well, it's the yucca plant.
It's a Yucca plant, yeah!
Partridge really.
Wonderful.
Oh, it's a bit more colourful now, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
I've discovered if I put this bright blue down here, it's sort of
Yeah, yeah.
So in the bottom right, I've written the word bar.
Bar. Have you? You little devil. Oh yeah.
And I'm hoping I can subliminally increase our beer sales.
That's a good idea.
I've got to draw a little arrow up here. Put a light bulb behind it.
Excellent.
That could be our secret.
Oh, it's at the soul. What's the date today? Any idea?
11th.
Oh yeah, I've got it. No, it's the 12th now. Oh, it's the next day.
Oh, that's okay.
It's the day before the exhibition. Isn't that awful?
Seems like a good time for a break then.
Yes, it doesn't matter which way you look at it.